sixth decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by their quarterback, the veteran out of Auburn. It is Jarrett Stidham.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Tyleek Williams, first-rounder out of Ohio State, there on the tackle. Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. A run with Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 30. Here's Dobbins. Inside the 35. And he will go all the way. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Lions come out and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league and half of those 10 with the Lions to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. 2nd in passing yards in the NFL.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Detroit.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Detroit Lions. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Zach Allen in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Super 1. Throwing, Goff. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins. And he is unstoppable. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and good. Broncos will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over for their second possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. Start digging out soon. Begin this drive, first and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Lions. First down.
On play action, Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First reception of the game for St. Brown. And he gives his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Nick Benito there for the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second
From the 46. Here's second and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another deep.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 24 now. Here's second and 5. Now Gibbs. He gets free. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
Offside. Defense.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Broncos 14. Lions 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Mims set in motion here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Here's Stidham. Got it into the hands of Mims. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Broncos.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A play fake now. Stidham.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Second and a yard. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now it's Dobbins. He'll work forward for a couple. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. From the 41, here's second and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit.
Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Picked off by Alphonse Maddox.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, it's the Broncos with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and 12 to go. From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play here in the big game. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 31, here is second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
We go, 76. Hard ball. Orange.
Now, Goff. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Oh, but he'll gather it back in.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good. For our Lions, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack.
Second down and goal.
Go. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal.
Brings up third and
go, 12, go. Attack.
Throwing here is Goff. And called in at the 2. 4th and goal, decision time, and they will go for it.
Down and goal.
Super.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
So, Mike, leading up to the Super Bowl, one thing we talked a lot about was the impact special teams would make. And here we get a huge play in the return game. I mean, you think about Desmond Howard, my old teammate Devin Hester, Percy Harvin. They all had touchdown returns in the Super Bowl, and that was nearly enough.
Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. A play fake. They'll throw with Stidham. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
He got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
On 3rd down, it's Stidham. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And the Lions will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle. On 2nd down, Goff is caught left side by St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Hey, 5.
1st and 10 at the
Goff to throw on 1st down. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man. Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Black 20. Hey, lift. 12. Hey, shell. Black 20.
Goff. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short game. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Around a shotgun. It's Stidham. To the outside. Hauled in by Sutton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Yes! And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Goff to throw. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 45 yards.
At the 26-yard line.
Hey, 5. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Louis. Orange.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Goff. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Detroit.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Lions have come up with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, The yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Stidham. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. And the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Now Stidham. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. Stidham tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
When this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays, that's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Madden. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Oh, and they brought the heat trying to block the punt. But without the open target he was relying on, the punter turned quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball. That pressure helped create a sense of panic and led to a throw right towards that defender.
He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Throwing, Goff. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Lions.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
It's the score, Lions 28, Broncos 21.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Second half underway in Super Bowl 60. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Listen. Hey, 76. Value three.
To throw is gone. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Hey, Shell. Go, 12, go. Turtle.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Hey, kill.
To throw is Goff. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Detroit. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Broncos offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He connects with Mims. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Stidham from the pistol. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
A play fake now. Stidham. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And and he'll get about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Lions' 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 4. To throw, it's Stidham. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Denver 1st down. He'll give it to Dobbins. And he's into the end zone yet again. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown Broncos. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos back within 7. It's 35-28.
Broncos 28. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll run with Gibbs.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. 3rd and 9.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
On play action, Goff. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
I think that's one he's going to look at on film tomorrow and want back. I mean, there was enough space there to get the 1st down. I know the ball takes a drag the 2nd. That's how they teach it, and just can't quite get it done.
That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a give up the middle. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Stidham to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he's got another one. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown Broncos. That's it. That's the Super Bowl record. A game to remember. His 4th touchdown of the night. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready for this next possession. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All time here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
A run here with Gibbs. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle. On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
13 yards on the play.
That's good.
Lions, 1st down.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Lions, 1st down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
2 for 66. 11. 11. Set.
We'll go play action with Goff. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. To the pylon, he's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Play fake. They'll throw with Stidham. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Throwing is Stidham. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. Dobbins going to get it now as we start the 4th. He's inside the 35. And they finally track him down, but not until he gets to the 3-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 62 yards. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Now, still down 1. Here is an utterly critical extra point attempt. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
20, DC. 4 down. 2.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. A gain there of 27 yards.
That's good.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd
A
and
run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And this one will not work. He goes out of bounds. They're going to drop 4 on that one. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
180. Hard ball.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions 1st down.
And a Lions 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups. He continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9.
180. Hey, let's go. 5. Super.
Here's Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
180.
Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Like 20. Maverick. Hey, 76.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw. And he'll take this one in. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Lions will go up by 7.
Lions 49. Broncos 42.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Oh, run with Dobbins. Inside the 35. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
Now, still down 1, here is an utterly critical extra point attempt. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. Everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. Goff to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
We're good. Hey, Shell. 11.
On 2nd down, Goff. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Goff. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
5. What? Super 1. Tiger. Shell.
Now Goff. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Detroit. 2 minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Montgomery. Space to run inside the 20. And he will score. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions.
result in a touchdown of this length, a lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executed by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough with chains. 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll stick to the ground. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They come up for 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
A dive there, and he's lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Stidham. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
Goff to throw on 1st down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this will be incomplete.
We see this so often. They call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Lions all their 1st timeout, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Maverick. Dula. 11. 14.
To throw is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Lions are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion their slot man right. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there. Here's 1st down. Send a man in motion right. Off. Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points. And that's exactly what they were able to do.
Whirling. What? Like Tiger. DC. 2 for 1. That.
Here we go. One final play. That's hard downfield by Tasman. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. The long wait is finally over. The Detroit Lions have done it. They are Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players, their ability to perform at such a high level goes without say, but then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.